To every player and every supporter at KEF FC and to the entire KEF community, I'd like to appreciate each and every one of you for being there with us on our journey through the Moorabbin six-a-side competition. We've been fortunate enough to make the grand final of the competition after entering a few games late. We were 6 points off the boil, and through incredible hard work and the incredible camaraderie that what we have at KEF, we've managed to make another grand final. We're incredibly lucky and fortunate to be in this position, but it's a testament to the hard work that everyone's put in the club, and I'd like to honour every one of those people today. You know, starting with Dion, our rocking goals. He's just a mercurial keeper. You know, he's an excellent shot stopper, and he's, you know, been a colossus at the back. You've got Johnny leading the defence and marshalling the troops, you know, just an all-round excellent defender. Connor's come into the team. He's a new addition to KEF, and he's just been rock solid. He gets up and down the field, and his energy lightens up the team. Our star players and our club legends, Manny, Saggy, Liam, you know, they've just been, you know, rocks for KEF. They've absolutely been rocks, you know. Saggy's energy on the ball, his, you know, quick dribbling. You've got Liam's, you know, his IQ in the middle of the park. You know, he just leads the troops. He does the basics so well. And, you know, Manny, if, you know, earth might be covered by 70% water, but the rest of the 30% of earth is covered by Manny. He's, you know, he's just such an energetic midfield. Our young guns, Varelis, Luke Sagiadelis, Evan Hart and Sava have come in and been absolute gems. They've all got incredible futures in the game of football. Varelis is, you know, majestic on the ball. Luke Sagiadelis, he's got a rocket on of a shot on him. Evan Hart, for a 16-year-old, his IQ is off the charts. And Sava just gets up and down the field. He's just so energetic. And each and every one of you have come in to KEF and you've shown your worth. And every one of you should be really proud of yourselves. Our favourite clubmen, Ethan and Andrix, have been injured for parts of the season. Ethan's battled serious hamstring injuries, but at the end of the day, you know, when push comes to shove, he was one of our best players in the semi-final, and he showed why he's such an amazing player for our club. And, you know, what a player. When he's on the ball, he's amazing to watch. Andrix is a fan favourite, and Andrix's energy is infectious. You know, he's just a rock-solid defender, and, you know, we love watching him put on the KEF jersey. We've unearthed some really good players. You know, Jono's come in. He's shown his worth as a defender. You know, he's so strong. He reads the game really well. Fern came back to football, and he came in and, man, he really was solid, man. You know, he was one of our best players in the home and away season against Cross Eyes. He would definitely be in the votes, and he's definitely got an incredible future for this club. We unearthed Baker in goal. He'd never played football before, and he made some really good saves. He's got really good handling, you know, very good clubman. We love having him around. And Ivan as well, you know, rock solid, really strong defender, you know, reads the game really well. So incredibly grateful to have him around the club. Zulmir came in one of the games. Dion was injured, and he showed some of the form he'd had in our Monash competition, and long may that continue. Zulmir's got an incredible future in the game. He's a great shot stopper, and, you know, I just hope to see him being around the club more and more. You know, I can't thank enough our club legends, you know, Zagudis, James Karitidis and Nick Anaxidis. You know, what excellent players, you know, and not just that, what excellent clubmen. You know, Zagudis, you know, he wears KEF on his sleeve. You know, he loves all the boys, and we love him. Karitidis, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You brought this all together. And in the game that you played, you showed that you were not just a leader in the club. You showed that incredible passion. And, you know, Nick Anaxidis, fuck me. Oh, mate, you fucking irk me with your red cards. But at the end of the day, I love you. You're a great person, and we love you around the club. All three of them, you know, KEF would not be here if it wasn't for all three of them. And, you know, it's a testament that we're in this final to them, because they have led us through thick and thin, especially at our lowest point when Monash turfed us out, those scumbags. But anyway, we won't go there. So I'd like to thank them. Pearce, we can't also forget Pearce for his contribution in his first game, and he's got an incredible future for the club. Like, in that eight-a-side competition we played at in the summer eights, Pearce showed his worth. He was one of the best players, and he's got an incredible future at the club. We haven't seen much of him in this tournament, but at the end of the day, we're going to see a lot of him for Kev, hopefully, coming through. And finally, Voice, a voice captain. Man, what a player. Voice is an energetic beast. He gets up and down. He's a rock star in attack. He's mercurial in defence. And I'm incredibly grateful to lead the side alongside him. He's an excellent vice captain and an incredible figure around the club, an incredibly decent human being. Every one of you should be really proud of our efforts and in getting to this grand final. We've got to be grateful for the opportunity we have. We've just got to go out there. We're one step away from being the champions, of which we earned last season. We didn't have, unfortunately, the chance to play in that final, but this season we show why we are KFC. We show why we deserve to be the champions of Moorabbin and the South East. And I know every single one of you is going to be there and show up and support the club, because that's what you guys have done all season, and you guys should be incredibly proud of your efforts. So from the skipper, I'm proud of every single one of you. I'd like to acknowledge all of your efforts. We've all done it together. There's none of this, certain people have done this. It's a team effort, it's a club effort, and every one of you should be proud of your efforts. And as well to Dean and Greg, who have led the side and showed incredible tactical nous and incredible man manageability, because we've got so many players in the squad. Like, fuck me, we are loaded. But at the same time, what we've got is we've got a camaraderie. Everyone loves each other around the club, and that's long may it continue. Let's go out there next Monday and let's get the win, boys. Much love. Peace out.